Welcome back, and happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, happy Easter.
Patricia, Andy, it's coming in
Hey
quick.
Dom, happy Easter.
Hey Dom.
Hey Patricia, happy Easter. Andy,
Miss
happy
McPhoebe,
Easter.
hello.
Oh, Miss McPhoebe, happy Easter to you. Oh. Let me get it big here. Do I hit? Oh, you gotta hit play.
You gotta hit play or we don't move.
You think I would know? There we go.
I'm gonna close the window, I think it's too bright.
Yeah, it looks bright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we look like Aryans. I'm gonna close the window in case the dog barks too.
Happy Easter to you too, Jay. Love it.
Is that better?
Yeah, actually it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See?
Oh, much better.
Yeah, it does look better.
I like
Okay.
that. Okay.
Alright, I had to get myself together here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad some people. We weren't sure if anyone would show up because it's Easter.
Happy Easter to you too. Well, yeah, Easter's kind of a hit or miss
Yeah.
holiday. It's not one for. Well, it depends on your faith, I guess.
Yeah.
When I was a kid and we were doing the super duper Catholic thing, it was spread over like 4 days.
Yeah.
Because you had Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and then Holy Saturday, where nothing. I don't know. And then Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday, and then Easter Monday.
Yeah, usually we'd be back to the grind by Monday.
Mhm.
Like Christmas, you get time off afterwards.
Yeah.
Or like we would, but. So,
Yes. Well, I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you're not.
No, I'm not.
Just to remind you.
No, I'm not. I work from home, which means I'll be.
Well, this is true.
Which means I'll be in bed all day, which is fine. You know.
Yeah. All right, let me get to live chat. There we go. Okay.
I don't know what they were doing at my. Hey, Capricorn girl, happy
there
Easter.
we go.
Girly, girly.
Wow,
Happy
your
ham
grocery
day.
store was closed, James. Ours were believe it or not. Ours
Hello,
are
Miss D.
open.
Higgins. How are you?
I don't see. Oh, there's Capricorn girl. Hello,
You got-
squirrely girly.
You got to scroll.
Oh, there's D. Hi, D. Higgins. How are you? Happy Easter to you. Nice to see you.
I don't know what my brother and sister did because their regular church girl was definitely Easter, but I don't know if they did the distanced thing because my brother lives in Pennsylvania, but my sister lives in Maryland, and I don't know what. I mean, hell or high water, they were doing something churchy. I don't know if they were Zooming. I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And then ham.
And then ham.
And then ham.
We're having a roasted chicken today.
Yeah, I made I put a chicken on.
It looks very good too. I'm very proud of you. He did it.
It's a little overcooked,
But it was a big one, almost 7 pounds. Too.
It was,
a nice
yeah.
one.
Recent subscriber electric. Thank you, Ashley, and welcome.
Hey, Ashley.
Andy, your church is still closed for COVID. I don't know. My parents' church was like there was probably 6 feet of distance between everyone anyway. At
Yeah.
my parents' church.
At that church?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Nick.
I grew up in a small church too, and it was I don't even know. Like 100 people in the congregation was a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a
It
lot.
was a little small, like Lutheran church. You know?
Well, as people dropped off too, like I was an altar boy. There was 6:30 mass in the morning.
Yes.
Drag my ass up at 6:30, and it was still dark outside to do altar service, then go to school.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was a 1-week commitment at a time, and my brother was an altar boy.
Oh,
so
every morning.
Yeah, every
For
morning.
a week.
Monday through Friday, every morning,
wow.
6:30 a.m. mass. Now 6:30 mass, there's
Oh.
like 8 people there, and they're all, half asleep. So.
Oh, you had to sign up. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Maximum 130 in the church. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Mick, happy Easter to you too. Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard Chantal is live.
Again.
Well,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
her prerogative. I don't know what it said. I think it was get ready with me. She might have mentioned having a date. Hey, Wendy, happy Easter to you too. Hey, Noelle.
Wow,
Happy
right?
Bunny Day.
Hey, Wendy.
So I
Noel,
suspect
happy Easter.
she's been quite social as of late.
She has, yes. I was like, oh my goodness, all those live streams. And at first, I have to say, I was very judgmental. I was like, she is so lazy. I was very upset. I'm like, she's not creating anything. She's just turning the camera on and sitting there. But you know what? The one where she met that, she took us in the car with her. It was live,
And
we met Frank.
Frank.
I think it was. You know what? It was interesting. It was something then other than just sitting there in front of the camera eating and saying hi guys over and over again.
Now apparently people had done some reconnaissance and there was, it was laced with lies. Apparently she had time-stamped herself or geo-stamped herself. By that, I heard she doxed herself because she left the camera on when it was going by her apartment complex, and it wasn't actually in Ottawa where they were meeting. It was the burbs. I don't know.
I see.
It's just a bunch of little, like, stupid, insignificant lies that didn't have to be lies. Probably that kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
So,
I got you, yeah.
Oh, Wendy, you made the Easter baskets. The candy ones.
Did you? Oh, so cool. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you, Mick, for the story time. That was a fun story time. They're getting better. I'm liking doing them better.
Hey, Orca!
I have a rather sordid life, so there's a few more of them in.
Oh, they're starting to open up in the UK. Yeah, Pennsylvania hasn't changed at all, but
they've been lowering restrictions.
They've been lowering them a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
hey, Bureau,
still mask mandate and everything, and then we have a handful of states where, cases are rising again. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. I mean, I'm immunized.
You
fully
are.
Through the window. My parents stopped by today for a visit. They had their second shot, but they've got another 4 days until they're like for the maximum immunity you're supposed to get. They got Moderna. I got the Moderna shot. So we actually, according to the CDC, can hang out all together unmasked in a small space if we're vaccinated. So ours are what is in Pennsylvania? In the fall, it fell down to like 400 cases a day. That was low. Now it's like 5,000 or something like that. So.
Yeah, Wendy. Yeah. I saw that on the news, actually.
You know what, Wendy? It's so odd because there's people I know people who praise what the governor in Florida did. And I know people that think, just let people die, anti-science, anti-this. I can hate a person and still think they did a good job. So it's hard.
It's a tough call. But I do think
it's because it's all so political.
We've done it so long. Just a little longer. It'll give us the best chance.
Well, I saw Dr. Fauci on TV, who I adore.
I know.
I do. Just Dr. Fauci. And he's like 5'5". It's cute. And his prerogative, who we get the most of, he's like the spokesperson that many people trust, says, this isn't forever. We're seeing our way out of this. We're getting vaccinated. Things are on their way. So, we'll see.
Oh, you get your second one, 4/23. Okay, cool. Yeah. Has anybody gotten the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the one-shotter? I don't know anyone who's gotten that yet.
I have a cousin who got it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She lived.
Yes. McPhoebe, I heard that. Connecticut, you know what? Look at I hear that it was very bad in Connecticut, but I'm not sure. I got to check it out. You got the Pfizer. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Vero, mental health issues? Yeah, there's a lot. The overdose rates are extremely high over the last year. Violent crime is very high over the last year. There's a lot of competing factors, and people are reacting.
Oh, you got your second one? Oh, okay. Oh, got the John. No issues. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. And then Jay, your friend's getting the J&J.
They're homeless or J&J. That makes so much sense. I'm glad somebody was part of a discussion that said that's a good idea. Because what are the odds you can track a person to get the second vaccine if they're transient, if they're not going to be in the same place twice? That's a very good idea. Whoever came up with that.
Yeah.
Well, so
I can't see.
And you woke up today. I was like, that's it, you and the corona. I'm in Michigan. Our numbers have gotten bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Michigan was in a rough spot. We're almost there. I think so too, D. I think we're almost there.
I wasn't. I know. I guess I was kind of grumpy this morning.
Yeah.
I lost the love.
Yeah, Ashley, my arm got big. Not sore. Well, it got sore. Like, twice as bad as a tetanus shot. But it got big. So.
Yeah, yours like
Blew
and it was
up.
hard. Like
It blew up. So, are you gonna go buck wild, Nick? Yeah. That's what I said, but everywhere's closed. Like, I don't do the bar thing, or really the club thing. Though now I've had a year to think about it. Not going out for a drink, but like being around people. I only really like to be around people
There
every
it
so
is,
often
okay.
anyway. So it's I don't know. Fell down the rabbit hole watching videos about Moderna 2 reactions. That's not good. I do that if I ever get put on like a new psych med or something, and I watch the videos of people with tardive dyskinesia, just to scare the crap out of myself. Hi, Jennifer. Goes back full time Thursday. We had some schools going back full time. Shaken Not Stirred, hello.
oh, okay.
So, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm feeling under the weather. I'll just say it. I got a message saying, "Oh, are you okay?" You know.
He's not okay. He had a rough morning.
Yeah.
And afternoon.
Sucked. Well, I started a new treatment. They took me off of the methotrexate, and I think I'll let people know in tomorrow's video. But they took me off of the methotrexate and put me on something. What was it called? Avera?
Something, I don't know.
Arvera. I have it somewhere. I'll find it. And I think I'm adjusting to it. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, adjusting.
Yesterday and today was
We'll go with
a
adjusting.
little rough.
It
Yeah.
sucks though because you have a 3-day weekend, which you don't ever have,
Right.
and
no.
you had to spend it recouping. I mean, yeah, it sounds good, but it's your free time. But well, hopefully you'll feel better tomorrow.
Hopefully.
So
I should. And this is an everyday pill. So there's no injections, and it's not the once a week thing. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find it.
I forget the name. The bottle's in the medicine cabinet.
You know where I have it?
We have a big medicine cabinet.
We sure do.
We have a large medicine cabinet.
We do.
So.
Or a small medicine
Yeah.
cabinet, like packed full.
Oh, Dom, thank you for the super chat. Happy Easter to you too.
Is that Dom?
Mongolian beef for Easter. That sounds fantastic.
Here it is. There it is. There, low.
The flunomide?
Laflunomide.
Arava would be the
Yeah.
ARADA would be the trade name.
Oh, thanks, Dom. Happy Easter. Aw.
Oh my god. Mongolian beef sounds so good. I hate Easter. I mean, I'll just straight up tell you I don't like Easter. I have bad memories of Easter, a lot of them. Self-induced trauma. We'll put it that way. No one ever did anything bad to me on Easter, but bad things have happened on Easter. So I'm like, no hyacinth, no ham. And my parents, I think it was last year, the year before, were so accommodating. Yeah. I think we got pizza or something like that. Just to make it like not Eastery. We still had Easter baskets, but hey, Buttercup.
Oh, Miss McPhoebe. Yeah, no, I haven't. My doctor said, oh, you know, since this is a progressive disease, it's something we're going to be looking at in the future. I hate when they say stuff like that. You know, because out of everything that keeps reoccurring is
Yeah.
miney as well. So, no, I didn't do any research, and I don't know anyone who had it done. I do know 2 people that had a hip replacement, though. So,
Yeah.
and one of them had a double hip replacement in
Mhm.
the same operation.
Oh.
They usually don't do that, and
No.
she took off a total of 6 months from work to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, knee replacements. Oh,
What,
Ugh.
my mom's due for one. She's been putting it off. I was like, Mom, if you're gonna come to the wedding, you're gonna have to dance. So you're gonna have to have been recovered from, the replacement by then. Or, and in her mind, she's like, oh, I'll just put it off until before. I'm like, yeah, but you can't dance with bone on bone. You'll just be smiling really tensely in all the pictures.
yes, yes.
Sending good vibes, being a girl in a conservative family. You have to be perfect on Easter morning. Yeah, I didn't, Thanks, Buttercups. Yesterday was an interesting video. I wasn't sure how I was going to tackle it exactly, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, the
Yesterday's
coffee talk?
Yeah. That was challenging. I didn't know what I was going to do with that much 30 hours worth of footage. I mean, if that's the direction of her channel, that's her prerogative. There's a lot of channels that just do lives. But I mean, honestly, to the extent that I like her channel, I like her content that's recorded better than the live stuff.
Oh,
But-
Dom, I remember the Easter breakfasts. Remember.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'd have to go so early in the morning, and then, like, we were packed at 8 a.m., and it was a buffet, but, you know, our buffets were pretty
Yeah.
big, you know. So I'm glad it went well for you.
Oh, Miss D. Higgins, thank you for the super chat. Well wishes to you, too. You and yours.
Oh, yes, I just got it.
Getting through all the live
Thank
stuff.
you
there's
so
a lot.
much. Happy Easter right back to you. That's so sweet. Thank you.
You know what, Jake? In getting through all the live stuff, it's hard because
Hi, Patty.
I can't see everything without watching all of it. And if YouTube was my full-time job, I would. But I can't. If YouTube was my full-time job, I still wouldn't. I'm thinking, would I make more foodie beauty videos? It would make sense to, because they're our most viewed videos. But I don't know. I don't want to talk about her all week. Once a week is enough. I like keeping up with her. I like letting other people know what I think about it. That's, you know.
IA, right?
Yeah, IA.
IA. Well, hello to you too from Colombia.
From Colombia. And IA, the zombie movie comment, I'm effing dead. I loved it.
Hello, is it Bogota?
Bogota?
Bogota.
Colombia.
Bogota.
That's the
Okay,
capital.
cool. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Any sane person can't make it through, yeah.
Very true. Yeah. I know. Yeah, Antonia. What was that all about, right?
I know her. Thanks, Jay.
Would she say an
It was a
Italian
dancing
stallion?
pair.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
a dancing pair.
Well,
right?
she had a cyber encounter with a man.
Oh, thank you, Jay. Oh. Yeah, she did.
Steve, have you had any second thoughts about doing Cynthia's videos since she went around the bend? No, it kind of confirmed my original decision to step away from the whole thing. At first, I was kind of doubtful. I thought, I had already considered the fact that we would lose some viewers.
Yeah,
we would lose a fair amount of revenue, and that it would be something missing. Our views were going to drop by 6,000 to 8,000 a month probably, and we probably made about 100 and change a month in AdSense just from those videos. All of that considered, it was still worth it.
It was. We didn't want to feel
I'm not quite the fame monster that maybe some other YouTubers are. I'll take a hit to have it my way on my channel.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Well, plus, it's okay.
It was Believe me, it's not my last word on the matter, but it's my last word for now. It's my last word for now. One of these times,
know what's coming.
I was joking. One of these times, I'm like, we're gonna be in a live, and I'll be like, that's it. At the 30-minute mark, we're doing 10 minutes of caretaking. Get your friends, go to Facebook, go to Gossip Bakery, bring them here, because I got shit to say.
Oh yeah,
but that's not today.
Yeah. And it was, so negative
Caroline.
and so toxic. So, and it still is. I think she's off her rocker. I really, really do.
Well, she's gone a different direction now.
Totally different.
With Adam, and they're kind of doing something very different than what she did before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see thumbnails, and then you hear bits and pieces.
Yep.
So, a lot of shorts videos, though, and TikTok-friendly things. She was on TikTok before anyone else I knew in, our age group circle small channel thing was on TikTok. So she got a little bit ahead of the game.
Patty, that's a really good point about Foodie Beauty. Yeah, it's not the weight, it's something about her personally, right? I totally get what you're saying. Totally, 100%.
Chris, I asked because she's trashed you a lot since you quit making videos and said horrible things. I think she misses you. I think, so have a nice life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Buttercups! Oscar and Bandit are doing well.
They're
Oscar has a little bit of competition outside.
There is a very cute black
cat,
black and bronze cat that is outside. And he's been taking over some of
Like he
like
goes up
Oscar's
on
space,
Oscar's
like-
shelf.
Yeah, a little too close for comfort, and it
Yeah.
scares Oscar because Oscar's scared of everything.
Yeah, he's not like he doesn't stand up for himself, and I don't know what to do about
I go out
it.
and I bring Oscar his food, and I have to stand there while he
Stand
finishes
with
it,
him, and
because if I close the door, black cat will come up, Oscar will run away,
Yes.
and the other cat will eat all of his food.
I mean, like, he watches all the time. The second we come inside, he comes up on the porch. So I don't know. And he's a sweet cat. He's not mean.
Oh no, he's
not
precious. He
mean.
mews it, kills.
I know.
But like we just don't have room for another cat right now. Our hearts are full.
But that's Oscar's home. You know, we adopted Oscar. We take care of Oscar, and Oscar
Yeah.
won't stand up for himself. So he'll have his food taken away, and he won't sleep in his house now because the black kitty's up there. So I think what I've decided to do is, okay, black kitty.
We're gonna trap and release.
We're gonna
Black
trap
Kitty.
him, and I'm gonna take him up to my work and release him. There's woods right behind our work there, and I'll be there every day of the week too. So if he stays around, I could just take care of him
Emotional
there,
support cat.
or bring him in the office.
If you get him as an emotional support animal, they cannot,
They cannot.
per the Americans with
No.
Disabilities Act, tell you.
I know, but
We'll cross that.
we'll take care of it. He'll be fine.
Yeah, because he's a sweetheart. He'd be a great cat to anybody.
He would
His
be.
ears aren't clipped, so I don't think he's fixed.
I know. I'm thinking he might
And
not be.
There's no collar, but he's a doll baby. I mean, he just sits in the yard. He sits on top of the neighbor's car, on the hood of her car.
And I've never seen him before.
No, I've
like,
never-
and now he's here all the time. It's been about
Yeah.
2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but he'll be taken care of.
I'm a psychiatrist. I have to write those permission slips all the time.
Ah,
Yeah,
nice.
okay.
I'm honest. I'm thinking about bringing him into the office, like into the office.
I have to go out with a big squirt gun and spray them to make them leave.
I know.
I know. What do you have?
And then it scares Oscar, though.
You have the
the air.
compressed air. The-
Oh, I missed you, Caroline. Hi, Caroline Gray. How are you? Nice to see you. I missed your hello.
Good gravy, good gravy.
You're right.
I know, poor Oscar. Well, if and when we move, we're not going to die here.
Right.
You know, Oscar will come with, and if he transitions
Yes.
to an indoor kitty, he transitions to an indoor kitty. You know,
Yeah.
I can live with it. Oscar would be more likely the cat that would like jump up the Christmas tree and knock it over, or climb up on top of the TV and knock it over. Basically, he's going to knock things over. Is sit on top of the fridge and swipe at you.
Chris, did you yeah, we haven't had that problem yet. Like, this is the first time we've had a problem with other cats coming in and, you know, like trying to take over, and we've
Mhm.
had him out there. This will be his 3rd year now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we had to deal with it, so we were not sure exactly what to do. But the other feral cats don't. I mean, sometimes they're in the yard, maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
none of them come up and take over
Yeah.
Oscar's
No.
house. You know.
Well, thanks, Wendy. Enjoy your dinner. Hey to the family and have a great Easter. We actually do have ham in the house. My parents dropped by. They brought ham and a sweet potato. Just a neat, plain sweet potato, which is how I like it too. Oscar is neutered. Yeah. Office cat. You know, other places have office dogs, and the White House has dogs, and prior to the previous president, there were pets
Yes, this
in the
is
White House a
true.
lot, so it's not unheard of. When I was on treatment court, because I was in the legal system, I was on parole for like 5 years, so I had to go see the judge once a month. The judge's son passed away
Oh yeah.
in a very tragic car accident, and from that point on, he brought his dog to work every day. We'd be sitting there while his dog ran around inside the courtroom up to where he is, down through the line. You know, you put a bunch of addicts in a room with a dog sniffing, it makes everybody nervous. but it made him feel better. It made him feel comforted. It allowed him to go back to work. So,
Brant, hello, nice to see you.
I see you, IA. I see you and I agree with you. We'll leave it there. We'll try to keep it clean in the chat, but I know. I'm hip. Yes, your local shelter is a
I was thinking that too, maybe, but I know, but I feel like I know.
our shelter
I think
is
I'm
a
gonna
kill
do
shelter.
the office thing I'll get permission first, and then if that works, I think he'd be a great office kitty because he's very friendly.
Yeah. And there's another person at your work who brings their pet period.
I'm gonna do that this week.
So,
And I'll let you guys know what happened. That's a great idea.
mhm. Good. Then I can visit your work and see the cat.
Yes, you can.
I just hope another cat doesn't come up and. Well, that's for Oscar.
It's been a couple
fight.
years. This has never happened.
No.
Last summer, the summer before last, we've never had it happen ever.
No, and all of a sudden now he's just really.
I'm just afraid. What if they start spraying or something like the house? You know.
Bringing my German
So
Shepherd
far,
to work scared
we're good.
everyone. I know. German Shepherds especially. You don't want to like freak people out, especially it throws people into traumatic flashback, especially if they've been an addict and been caught with their drugs and.
Aw, thank you, Patty. And it really, really is appreciated. It is.
Mm-hmm. Guys will have little houses for the cats. Yeah, well, we have one. Well, I guess we can
we could like build a bunch of houses all through.
Yeah.
I wonder what the landlord would think of that.
I know.
Well, he hasn't even been here, and
Yeah.
I don't even know when.
Off in search of food. All
Hey,
right,
Keely.
Keely, be well. I wouldn't want a cat in your workplace. I wouldn't either. I think it's great for him. I wouldn't want a cat in my workplace. I'd be distracted or itchy, probably, if there was a pet. I know people that do have pets in the workplace. It's like the office dog.
Yeah.
Or the office cat.
Mhm.
Personally, I wouldn't.
I had a
want it
therapist
in
that
mine.
had a kitty that stayed in the office.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing for some folks in some office spaces. I wouldn't want one in my own.
Right.
I mean, I'm working from home and I have a cat. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's my cat in my own space.
Yeah. And I would okay it with everyone who works there. I wouldn't just do it,
Yeah.
I would get permission to make sure everyone was okay with it. But
Ooh.
I actually think they would be.
When I would get calls from people who would say the landlord's not letting me keep my cat, again, ADA, they have to.
They have
you know,
to, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch Vivian Tries yet, Patty. I'm a bad follow-upper sometimes. I will, though. Have these dogs as big as horses. No one likes bringing a child to work.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that, Chris. Definitely.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice when there's no coworkers around. Yeah, when I have to work from home, although Bandit like sits right on the computer when I'm home.
He'll sit next to me during Zooms.
Yeah.
Like, he'll, like,
Yeah.
right and won't
Yeah.
get off during meetings if I'm typing. If I'm trying to do data entry, he'll put his tail on the keyboard. So, but he's ours. His mane is growing back. Bandit's mane is coming back in, which is good. So he's over. He made it through the allergies without going bald this year. He lost not a whole lot of hair. All right, Patty, you've re-upped my interest. I'll check it out tonight. What is Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, we should show the. Oh, I got the Easter baskets.
Yeah,
It's your
we
mom.
do. So I told you my parents were here. We did a quick meeting in the yard, driveway, whatever. You stayed inside because you didn't feel well.
I did.
So you were able to like maybe wave from the window. Still have a feral cat you brought to the
Same right there. We still have a ring in my.
It'll come back in a second. I'm trying to let them know. Refresh.
I'm back.
Refresh. Okay.
Would we move?
We lost about 10 people, but I
Aw.
think they'll come back. Y'all good? Can you see us?
Oh, good. Okay.
Just again.
What did that have? Why? I wonder
Thanks,
why that
Christine.
does
You
that.
too. Just for a heads up for anyone, I'm using data, and we're using my phone. The live goes from 6 to 7, so if we get kicked out again, we'll be back. You know, as quick as that just was, probably, and we'll be back on until 7. So if it's like 6:30 and we get kicked out, unless the devices are broken, we'll be back. So.
Oh, that's where okay, she does the as seen on TV reviews. Okay, I'll write it down. If we don't write it down, we won't remember. So I'll write that down for you to check it out.
Mhm.
So we don't forget.
Tag you guys on Twitter.
Thank you, Christine. You too.
Do you do Twitter?
We are on Twitter.
We're technically on Twitter.
But
Yeah.
I don't. I'm kind of overwhelmed at the moment with trying to keep up with everything. So I haven't taken care of it. I haven't posted. I haven't been able to keep up with it. I do Facebook and the editing. There's just not enough time. I wish that sometimes I didn't have a full-time job.
I know.
Because I know it doesn't seem like it's a lot of time to handle like a Twitter account, but it is.
Yeah.
When you're doing other things. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email,
It just keeps coming and coming and coming.
So I was hoping.
Well,
I was hoping to get some help with it, so we shall see. But we are working on it, and we're also thinking about TikTok.
Yeah.
Never know.
You never
It'd be a
know.
good place to put shorts.
Well, I watch a lot of TikTok. So.
Yeah, and there's some funny things out there, and I think it would be a new, thing to do. Might be fun. But anyway, I guess I better figure out if I can handle what I got first.
Yeah.
Caroline, we're both okay. I'm a little under the weather, but we're both doing well. How about you?
Oh, thanks, Justine. Like I said, this week's video was challenging, but I think I said everything I wanted to say. It's always hard. A video's over, and I'm like, damn it, I had that one good line I was going to put in right here. Gone. And I don't want to re-record because I've already talked half an hour. So...
Yeah, the switching, it is. Today.
Hangover or the video stopped. A little of both. As long as you aren't starting twerking Thursdays. Listen, I'm not naming names, but somebody on this side of the camera can twerk somebody a little bit better.
A little bit better
than some other people.
It's not who you think, too, because it's him.
It's me.
He can twerk.
I
can't.
I can twerk. No.
You have a butt. I don't.
Well, who was it, Miss Huzzy? What did Miss Huzzy say? Like, I can get it down, but I can't get it back up.
Right.
I can get down, I just can't get back up.
That's definitely me. All right, here, I'll show you. Yeah,
You got your basket. I have mine.
There. We got baskets.
Yeah, the bunny. My mother.
Yes. And even the boys got a basket.
Yes. The
boys got their own basket. And look at this. They could love this. And there's treats and toys.
So the kitty's got a basket.
And we got everything from coffee and candy.
Oh, no.
We got what is his birthday? Party cake peeps.
All sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of nice stuff. Look at the little post-it notepad with the cat on it.
I got the belly flops. They're the irregular jelly beans, the ones that are like misshapen. So it probably is everything. My mother worked for Hallmark for I think a little over 20 years. I will bet she still has stuff stashed that she bought on sale.
Oh, probably.
And hid in the house.
I know I
like
would.
cards and stuff. I'm positive she does.
Look, seed packets. Oh.
It's not Nutella, but it is. It's like a different brand. So.
And I wanted to show you, they even did eggs.
They put the eggs in the fridge.
Oh, they dyed eggs with our names on it.
Yeah, they had colored eggs.
We didn't do eggs this year.
No, we didn't.
But it was very, very, so nice.
Cottontails.
And
Sugar-free,
it lifted me up.
Zero sugar Jolly Ranchers. Which aren't bad. I get dry mouth like you wouldn't believe. But, she does know. Oh my god, you mentioned one thing in February, and it'll be in your Christmas stocking in December. My mother has she just knows. She just knows. So are your parents doing good then? I'm glad. I love your relationship. They really stood by. Yeah, my parents are good. They're doing. It's weird because I kind of delayed their empty nester-ness because all the kids had moved out of the house by about 2006, my brother had moved out. And then I came home in 2007, so they were only empty nesters for about 6 months. And I came home and I needed the care of a toddler because I was a 300-pound bulimic chain-smoking alcoholic. Needed a little hand. And it took 6 years. So then when we moved out in 2014, that left them alone for the first time.
Yeah, very first time.
So they, they're good.
Yeah,
they drive around. They're both retired, but they both still work because they can't sit still. So
Okay, Jay, have you done any container gardening videos? Yeah, last year I did one. I'll have to find it for you. But yeah, I did, I think 2 last year, or maybe 1. What seeds have you started so far? The only thing I started so far are tomatoes. That's it. And I have my big box of seeds right here in front of me because that's tomorrow's project. But the only thing I started are tomatoes so far.
Yeah, there's stuff coming up in the garden. There's bulbs coming up. A couple other things that are already on their way. What else?
Yeah, she is great. His mom is great.
Yeah, I got lucky. You know, you don't pick your parents. They don't pick you.
Yeah, true, huh?
But, you know, you make the best of it. You know, and we didn't have to try hard. I come from...
Oh, Vero, that's so funny.
I was
my
brought
gosh.
up... I would say I was brought up right, whatever that means. So...
You have her mom would to hide things, but then forget where they're at.
I've done that.
I do that.
I find
all
money
the
like
time.
6 months later. I tucked a 20 into a pocket and I can't, you know, find it.
Yeah, mine sprouted too. Yeah, and the potatoes, they came up. Yep.
Potatoes.
Wow, interesting.
My dad just built me a tiny house. That's cute.
Oh, yeah, Sam, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Caroline, I don't have daffodils. I do. The tulips are all coming up, though.
Yeah. But it's good. It's like, okay, it's spring. I mean, granted, it snowed the other day. But
It did.
But it's
hope
finally,
it's
like, officially
done,
spring.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, I grew a potato in the front yard. Did I tell the potato story?
You did tell the potato story.
I guess I told the potato story. But in right here in northeast PA, in what was probably coal cinders. Yeah. We had a couple warm days. It got to about almost 70, I would say.
Yeah.
Coming out of summer, that would feel cool. But right now, that feels like a sauna. It's great.
It does. I'm very hot right now. But
I can go outside. I can, like, go out without a hat. Because I wear a hat because my head gets cold because I'm bald. And I'm bald, so my head gets cold. It's kind of one of those, like, is what it is because it is what it is things. So,
yeah.
I'm blonde again, though. So.
I like it like that.
It's grown in a little bit. The blondness blends in.
I swear you're growing hair back. He has hair all the way up to here now.
Yeah, that's not growing back. So.
It's like a polar bear butt.
I done been bald, Samtastic. You're late to the party. My hair started falling out when I was like 23, I think. And since around 30, I'd just been buzzing it and shaving it and shaving it and shaving it.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was feeling the other day like, oh, well, might as well bleach it. You know, what's it going to do? Fall out? So,
oh, Caroline, you're getting snow again. Oh, I'm sorry.
So I gave it a bleach. I wanted to get it up to white.
Yeah, that's true.
I see you, Samtastic.
Oh, Jay, you should. I would love to see what you look like blonde.
Yeah. The only thing with bleaching hair this short is you have to put it right on your scalp. There's no way you can't, you know, what was I going to, balayage? So, happy Easter to you too, Justine. Steve, you're not as bald as you
Justine,
think you are.
Thank you.
Well, the blonde helps because
Happy
it blends
Easter.
into the scalp if I can get it up to, if I can get it up to platinum or white, but that takes about an hour and a half. It would probably take more than a couple bleaches to do. It would take at least 2. Warm blonde looks, you know, 90s boy band.
Yes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up, late 90s was like my coming into my own. I was like 16, 17, and everybody looked like a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah.
All the guys had the frosted tips in the front.
And that one little, like,
all the hair went forward and then this
one
went
little
up.
piece up. Yeah.
I had that.
Yeah,
At first I
did
got the
too.
George Clooney.
Oh.
And I had that, you know.
Oh.
What a time to be alive it was. Pop music. Oh, Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, In Sync. Nothing heavy on the radio.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam was in there.
I think
with
that
somewhere.
about the 80s. Like, the 80s were such a... Music was fun. Like, everything wasn't so serious, like as it is now, as it
and
seems. I don't know.
And it's weird because it wasn't like back then. I was like, man, I can't wait till we can, play on our phones.
Right.
Like it wasn't
right.
like I was like hating the '90s because they weren't the 2020s.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, well, I guess we'll just kill time until technology gets fun.
Yeah.
We would just go out. I don't remember how I got places without GPS.
Oh, I know.
I
me
drove
neither.
all over the place and got where I was going with no maps and no
Yeah.
GPS. Now I am so helpless that I can't make it across town.
I know. Every time I'd go on vacation or a trip, I'd go to AAA and get the little triptych with the pages that flipped like
Yeah.
this. They were so fun. Wonder if they still make them.
I don't know. And now you can't
The
find
triptych.
I remember using payphones.
Payphones, another thing, yes.
MapQuest all the way. I used to do traveling for some real estate. 1,000 years ago, I worked in real estate with a university in Philadelphia, and I would travel all over the city. I was like, I could have done Uber because I knew exactly where everything was.
Chris, sorry about that. But it is. It's like a polar bear butt.
Yeah, that's fine. But I ended up having to travel a lot, and it was MapQuest. It was always the MapQuest directions I would take. And then the bus, I had to learn, so... My shirt says, "Are you kidding me?"
And I just have a nerdy kitty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Taryn, don't even get it, because repetitive song disorder is a thing. and I found myself...
Fold out maps, handwritten directions, yes.
Hey, T-Dub, happy Sunday to you, too. Burning road trip CDs, mixtapes. I'm young
Photo
enough.
booths, you're right. What happened? Do they still make photo booths?
I don't
Now,
think so.
there was one over in the mall that was so technical. Well, all these things I had no idea. Remember, they would come out in a little strip, and it would take forever to wait for them
Yeah.
to come out.
Hey, Claudia, happy Bunny Day to you, too. Yeah. Burn CDs. I would still, except there's like, our car...
Oh, no.
The new used car we bought has a CD player in it, but there's not a jack. The cars I drive for work, our agency has like 6 vehicles, and they're also new. Like there's push button ignition, which I don't know what to use. I just press buttons until the car starts, and then you can plug in an MP3 player, a phone, whatever to it. It has a USB jack, but there's no CD player, so it's that or the radio.
Oh, yes, Noelle. Oh, didn't even think of that. Waiting for the photos to come back from... You would have to take your photos in and have them developed
I remember
wait
that, and wait
them.
a week or so.
Yeah, and get them in an envelope and look through them. Wow. Yeah.
Yes, Deborah, I missed Woodstock. I was born in 1982, so I missed pretty much all of the 80s. All I remember of the 80s is my sister playing the 45 of I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany over and over.
I know, I wish
And sweater dresses.
Woodstock would have... If there was one thing I wish I would have witnessed was Woodstock, yeah.
They had the other Woodstock, but it erupted
wasn't the
in
same.
flames. I don't know.
Vero, yes, earworms. Oof.
You have like diagnostically addressed your earworms. Like
Sucks. I mean, who would have thought symptoms like that would be possible?
Mhm.
I don't know, but yeah, it can be very awful.
No, I get racing thoughts, but I usually don't get songs stuck in there. I was born in '90, so I would have grown up in the 2000s. I guess, yeah, that would put you around two. Like, I know kids now that I work with who it blows my mind. Like, they were born after 9/11. I'm like, to them, it's history. It's recent history, but it's history. I remember that. Like, I think my parents remember where they were when JFK was shot. I have in my head where I was when that happened. Not for any... It was just a big, large, tragic event that marks time in my head. There's life before that, and then there's life after. And these kids I work with, I'm old enough to be their dad. Like,
oh, I forgot.
I'd be a very young dad, but I'm old enough to be their dad.
Ah, Tinka, that's so funny. Yeah, my
Put my
first car
mind.
still had a... Well, how about 8 tracks?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it wasn't my car, it was my dad's car, and it was a truck, and it had an 8-track player in it.
Mhm.
Wow, that was so long ago. And only an AM radio, that's so funny.
Off subject, y'all were such a wonderful crowd. Could y'all put my mom in your thoughts? She has brain surgery for an aneurysm Wednesday. She's
Oh,
gonna be
yes.
fine, but send all good thoughts. All good thoughts.
Absolutely.
All good thoughts send your way.
Absolutely, Sam. Yep. Yep.
Bandit. He's over here.
Oh my gosh! 1968 VW Beetle didn't even have seat belts. Wow.
Were the old Beetles the one that had the trunk in the front and the engine in the back? And the low bumper, so it was like a death trap? My great aunt had one of those. She had a little blue VW. Oh, okay. I thought so. Every once in a while I say something and I get the yeses back and I'm like, yay! Other times they're like, no. No. And I don't know I don't remember where you put the gas in.
What for what?
A Beetle, the one that had the engine in the back and the trunk in the front.
Oh, I would imagine in the back. I don't know. I thought I always wanted one,
Mm-hmm.
but
I did. Well, I have another family member that got the new one,
oh yeah.
like the brand new one, which is fine if you have like one child, but if you get more, my parents had a Pinto station wagon. That thing concreted some memories for me. Like when you could pull up the floor mats and see the ground underneath going by. That thing rusted. I think it was just a bad design flaw. Was it the front decal? Okay.
Yeah, photo books are. I've just kind of gotten into those, and I used to make I don't know, I guess it would be considered a scrapbook, where I would take actual photos and like glue them onto pages in like a 3-ring binder. I used to do that a lot, like with movie tickets and pictures and things like that. Yeah, I guess that would be more like scrapbooking.
Yeah.
But the photo books you can make now are so fun too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I like better.
I don't know. I don't really have hobbies, you know. Chevy Chevette 79 sticker was $3,200. First car I ever bought for myself was a 2000 Chevy Prism with 155,000 miles on it. And that baby was mine. I paid cash. There was no payment. I think it was $4,000 total with tax and tags. All of it put together.
I remember Fruitios. I do. I remember Fruitios. I'm wondering, do they still make them? Fruitios.
I don't know.
It was a Costco thing.
No, you can't put 2 babies on a bike.
You know what?
You could try.
I'm gonna switch beverages here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Feeling safe to knock on the door and ask for a phone because of trouble. Oh, God.
Pardon me.
That probably felt safer 50, 60 years ago.
Did I bump it?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Oh. Mark will be right back. He just had to step out. Never driven a car, Caroline? It's fun. It's convenient. In its way. I mean, it needs maintenance, but to be able to get from there to here if things are distant. This is like Scranton's a city, but it's very rural around here. And Scranton's, not every urban amenity is here because it's not that urbanized. So, like my parents live in a small town, but it's like 20 minutes away. It's like 20 miles away. So, and there's a bus, but it only runs during the weekdays and it takes an hour to get there. So, never owned a car when everything was close. Hard to justify. Yeah. Oh, the rotary phone. We had a rotary phone when I was a kid. I was in a good cut. I was like right on the cusp of knowing about how things kind of used to be just before how life was, because the area of Pennsylvania I grew up in is frankly a little bit backwards. And I remember rotary phones. We had one in the kitchen on the wall with the big long cord, And then we had the one in the living room. And we ended up using it as a prop in like a whodunit mystery because no one else had a phone that old. So I would feel safe knocking on a door in some neighborhoods here, but not all of them. And in the neighborhoods I would feel safe, they probably wouldn't open it. Because some rando is knocking on the door and they wouldn't, want to.
Knocking on doors we're talking about?
If something, and you, would you feel safe doing that? Going up, like, if you need to use the phone, knock on a neighbor's door and say, can I use your phone?
Oh, I see.
And would you feel okay doing that?
Well, heck, I you know what?
You broke this cigarette.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you have more.
I'm gonna take one of yours in its place.
Well, that's all I have, so you'll have to go get me some.
What's this me? I have to go out.
I don't feel well.
Life's tough.
What are you gonna say about that? You'll get me some. I won't even answer the door if someone knocks at our door. I won't do it.
No.
Well, that's not true. I will.
Rotary phone, Caroline. One where you had to round and you put your finger in it. It's like, doot, very heavy. Usually heavy is like 2 irons. Very heavy.
Oh, wow.
Public phone booths, not everyone has a cell. Yeah, I know what you mean, Chris. It was, you know, when I remember that most, it's coming up again, right around 9/11, because when I was in Philadelphia at the time, and all the computers went down, the internet went down, just from everyone getting onto it, and all the cell phone service went off, because the lines were jammed. People were looking for payphones, and there was like 2 on campus.
Wow, Chris, you have no public transportation, no buses, no transport, nothing. Wow.
No boats, no motor cars. Not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe. He's primitive as can be.
No way, a party line in the late... Oh, wow. I couldn't imagine party lines. Wow. There's, what is it, Alfred Hitchcock? That has
There's an episode.
An episode called Party Line.
Line.
It's one of my favorites. And I often wondered, that's really how it worked. Like, well, I guess obviously it was, but... Wow. I guess it's like a certain number of people use one line.
Yeah.
That's what... Wow.
The youngest kid in the house was the remote. Yeah. Big cordless phones. Yeah, they were huge.
I had a beeper. I did. I thought I was so cool.
It's a young person out of the audience. Try to have him use a rotary phone typewriter. I've seen some of those. Yes, Caroline. He's trying to put on a face, but he doesn't feel well.
Someone say that.
Yes.
A 3-hour tour.
That's okay, it's silent. No big whoop, it's alright.
What's a bag phone?
Yeah.
Wow, see, I never heard. I know, well, our first remote control we got for our TV, it was in my grandma's house. It was all big. It was like a box, and it had a cord that went to the phone, to the television.
Yeah, that's what ours was too. And it only had like 13 buttons on it for 13 channels.
For 13, and you pushed it in.
Pressed,
yeah.
Pressed, yeah. Oh yeah, Jay, car phones were huge. Huge.
Oh, big.
And when I was my first year of college, which would have been 2000, a handful of people had cell phones. Not that many. And they felt like it was an inconvenience because their parents wanted to be able to check on them all the time. It was like a nuisance. They're like, hold on, I have to bring my phone in case my mom calls. So.
And rabbit ears, oh, they were so frustrating with the tin foil on them, and you try. Yes, oh, I remember all this. Oh, bag phones were for cars. Ah.
My only 8-track left is Meatloaf. Bad out of hell.
Phoebe. She said, we were my father's remote control. Bad
out of hell. Back into Hell wasn't bad either. Bad out of hell, though. That was another one that was weird. Like, in the middle of grunge in the early 90s, you had, like, all these, like, Seattle rock bands, and then all of a sudden Meatloaf was on the charts at the same time. It's, like, weird. These big theatrical songs that sound like they should be in a musical sung by Meatloaf. And yet, they're good, and he did really well.
Clickers, you're right. Oh my gosh, that's what we called them. The remote control for the TV. We called them the clickers because they clicked when you pushed them. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. This is so great. I forgot all about this stuff. I really did.
The M2 doesn't play music. M2, maybe? Or M5. You know how there's like 25 ESPNs? There's a few MTVs, and one of them plays videos. One of them has throwback videos, which I like. Brings me back to the 90s.
Yeah, the big old antenna on the roof that would like go. It would turn.
Yeah.
And it, wow.
Red shag carpet.
I had a shag carpet. It wasn't red.
Yeah.
It was that deep royal blue.
Mm-hmm. We should don't say icebox. No, I don't know anyone that says icebox. There's a lot of local language twists around here. There was like a book written about it. There's a lot of perceived to be pretty crude language. Not in a sexual way, just in a kind of a dark humor, heartless kind of way of speaking about things.
Oh yeah, the gold shit. My grandparents had the I guess it was gold or orange. The one that everyone had.
We had the gold orange.
The gold
yeah.
shag.
That was in my bedroom.
Lay on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. Oh, they still say icebox. Nice.
Avocado. We had my house I grew up in with the avocado. You were in there. You lived with us when we had the avocado stove, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it had the second one on top.
Top
it was
and
two
bottom.
ovens and then the fridge to match. We
Yeah.
had that until it would have been at least 2012.
Yeah.
And my parents got married in 1976.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it was a wedding gift.
70s.
So.
Oh yeah.
And it really didn't need much maintenance.
No,
either.
it still worked.
They had the same microwave, I think, from when they got married, up until you moved in too.
That microwave was old.
That microwave was dangerous. It was probably like 300 watts, and I think it was
300-watt microwave.
And I think it was leaking radiation. It would take about 8 minutes to make popcorn in there. Frigidaire. Yeah. Yeah, like we had a vacuum cleaner shop down the street, Vero, and if the vacuum broke, you would take it there. You wouldn't be like, oh, well, we got a couple years out of it, and then go on Amazon and buy another one. Mom,
Yes, Miss McPhoebe, that's what my grandparents call it, the Frigidaire. The
Mm.
Frigidaire, yes. Yep.
Swing away can opener. Handheld metal ice crusher. We had the can opener.
Sam, me
did.
too. I would love to. It would be so cool to have that original. Oh my gosh!
If I had to
totally
choose
agree.
between like traveling to foreign lands and seeing things, and traveling back in time to my own life and just seeing things, I think I'd rather do that. It would be so much more fun to go back and see how. Yes, TV repairman, not calling somewhere where English is challenging to speak, and it's difficult to communicate,
Caroline,
and they do it over the
that's
phone.
Caroline, she hand washed all the clothes. And the milk, why was the milk in a bowl of water? To like keep it cold? Wow. My grandmother had that, now, I only saw her use it once, and I got rid of it. The big round washing machine that was like this, and it had legs on the bottom of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you looked, and it was big, and you had to take it out and put it through that thing, the roller.
Mm-hmm.
That she had one of those, and then hung up all the clothes. She hung up clothes outside till as long as I can remember. Out on the lines.
We did have a shoemaker in the town I grew up in, and he was there forever. It was like a family business, and it's hard to get your 16-year-old interested in like shoes. So you could bring your dress shoes. A lot of the dance companies, there's a few around here for like young girls and stuff. Tap. He would do the tap shoes.
Right,
so they'd
right.
bring in their shoes, and he would throw taps on them. So he had a lot of business from that. But it's a very small town. I mean, he would do so well in a
Okay.
bigger city, but I mean, how do you convince someone to leave the town they're in and to stop providing a service no one really needs anymore? Finch, how are you?
Very true. Very true.
6:59, Finch. Really? Really? You know I love you like I love my luggage, but
Nice to see you.
when there was no Amazon, yes, when I had to actually work to find something I wanted.
Yes. Yes.
I couldn't just dream it and buy it within 10 seconds on impulse.
Yeah, that's what my grandma did too. It came all the way to the back door, and it would be on pulleys. She'd hang close and pull it. Hang close, pull it. I still remember the sound of the pulleys. Oh, it's so crazy. Wow. We still have a neighbor. Our next door neighbor does it.
She does
here.
it, yeah, she puts her
Yeah.
laundry out.
She's on the second floor like we are. And we'll look out the window, and all of a sudden we'll see like underwear going past.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I have to go break down the chicken.
That girl.
Oh yeah, it's been an hour.
I
Again.
can't believe it's been an hour either.
I know. Well, I guess.
Oh, Anna, thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Well, then I guess we will
Wow.
wrap it up.
Yeah,
since
no,
you're
you know, it's so
mending.
nice to see everybody. Like I said, I was unsure if anybody would be here because it's Easter, and
Yeah.
it was so nice
Yeah,
to
it was
see
cool.
everybody.
Thank y'all for if you popped in late after you were with
Yes.
family or if you were
Oh my gosh.
here earlier. The replay of this will go up. I'll take it down maybe in half an hour or so. I'll put it back up if you want to catch that. Thanks for the mods. Thank you guys for being here, doing your job. We appreciate it, and everyone else I'm sure appreciates it too. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out as well.
Yep.
Thank y'all for watching. Please do subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell so if we have any other lives, you'll get the notification, and also when our videos come out. You can follow us on Facebook, SmokeySteveAndMarc, on Instagram, SmokeySteveAndMarc, on Twitter. Our handle's at SmokeySteveA. Email address, contact info is below as well. Thank you guys again, and Mark will catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
Ooh, I will. Yes,
I got
will.
the day off. Well, I might be filming
Yeah, you
something,
do.
but otherwise I have the day off.
I'm looking forward to it too. Yes. Oh, happy Easter, everybody. And what did I want to say? Oh, yes, Chris, me too. I had such a great time talking about the old stuff tonight. I so did.
It's nice to
I
reminisce,
loved
and
it.
to have people to reminisce with,
Yes.
too.
And many prayers and thoughts to you, Sam, and everybody. Happy Easter, and we will see you next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.